think should be fine. Self a bit closer. And they play the Sicilian Lapin Sicilian defense. That involves a c3, d4. Challenge the c5 pawn. Slight edge for Magnus. Very interesting position. I assume amongst others you gotta do something with the bishop on c1, queen f3, not bad, just i7. I mean, you can't ignore that. You can't ignore it. Can't drop that pawn, so that will be the delaying for Prague in order to castle. You just can't do it. Check if these things are fine here. Yeah, this should be fine. So the FIDE step just came a bit early now because just remember that they don't play 1 hour. They don't play 90 minutes for 45. So that's just rapid now for the time being. I think it's 25 minutes or something each. Anirudh, good to see you, dude. Good to see you, folks. Let me check the. Yeah, I think I've modified a bit the chat layout in Restream, so just to make it more visible and clearer. So Hikaso now, guys. Tell me if you think white should be taken on b7. Yes, Anirudh. Yeah. Look at him. But that is that a bit of a poison pawn, folks? Queen to b7. Might that be? He opens up the D. I wonder, probably because of this kind of ideas and this kind of ideas. Yeah, it's a bit of a poison pawn step. I'd probably agree. Yeah, you're just getting yourself into the wolf's den. Probably this kind of ideas. Yeah, it just feels a bit maybe not worth it. But this queen on f3 actually looks nice. I think I like the prospect of whites developing with tempo. Before probably rook a to d, and you want to get the other rook on e1. So if you look at the setup for white, you could do this with some tempo. You could do this. Now let's see what happens with the d pawn here. If Pragg gonna take it or just not. Well, you got to be very careful. Actually, this is a weird situation here for black because obviously you can't. Oopsie, can't touch this guy because the f is sort of hanging. It's a hung piece. You can't even take it with this guy because the same thing. This is getting weird. It is definitely some advantage for white here in terms of it just posing problems, and you develop a tempo, and the black queen is not probably on the most ideal column. I don't think that's the most ideal column. The D file definitely not. Not the most ideal, I'll give you that. Oh, no. Could be. Yeah, you may want to get the rook on the D file. I think it makes sense. A lot of sense. You got to get your rooks anyway. Open files, semi-open files, I would agree, yes. Yes. And probably white should be considering some developing. Probably. There's also this idea. I mean, I haven't even looked at that very well, but that's just interesting. Apparently, is white is having a bit more initiative here and determining the lines of attack. Currently, black needs to respond to white's threat. Bishop g6, not a bad one. That would allow black to actually take here, so to speak. Yes, Anirudh, bishop g6. Bishop goes to safety, cutting through. Bishop g6 sounds good to me. Yeah, I like that one. I like your ideas, guys. Bishop g6 is good. Some rook. I think that's good as well. And Magnus needs to do something with this bishop, or he'll be playing rook f to d1. I cannot say yet. But we can propose some candidate moves here. You may want to just connect your rooks Just so you know, it's important to do that. And I've also noticed now, Prague is going slightly low on time. Slightly low on time. Very good thoughts. I agree. I like Bishop G6. I like any of the two black rooks on the D. Probably the F. The reason, yeah, Bishop G6, exactly right. Probably rook on the F would like to go on the D file because the other rook may want to travel to the C. So you need those rooks. But anyway, let's see what happens next. Can we look at this or rook after D? What might happen after bishop f4? Might that be a pawn advancement? But that would be creating a white pass pawn. I'm not fully convinced about this. And after this, dropping here. Nah, that's just looking weird. This is just looking weird. Takes. Do we want to do this kind of things now? What do you move the queen? Queen e2. Okay, a little bit of pressure there. Double pressure, so to speak. He must have thought about that one because he just played almost instantly. So I don't know if you noticed, but on my screen it just showed that actually he played automatically. As soon as Pragg dropped the bishop on g6, Magnus took on e6, Pragg took, and then Magnus dropped queen e2 just like that. Okay, is the pawn dropping now? Bloody hell, I mean, you gotta go for that pawn, right? What's going on here? You take with the queen, right? I mean, yeah, why the heck? Let's just trade. It's one pawn, which matters absolutely. Ooh, plus 0.92. What's going on? Okay, whatever happens here, there's gonna be a little trade, right? Huh, interesting. Weird, weird, weird. Queen b7 Anirudh, addressing your question, I think was a bit of a poison pawn because it would have subjected the queen to some rook's attacks, maybe, perhaps. I mean, probably they would have responded like this. You got to go with the queen back. I'm not fully convinced about that one. I think if you manage to take the pawn on e6 now, it's even more beneficial for white. And I think if Pragg trades, also not a bad stuff. After all, you've got one extra pawn. It doesn't mean you're going to win just all of a sudden because you got an extra pawn. But at this level, at this high caliber, every pawn matters absolutely. And there is a bishop on g6, but there is also a bishop on b3. So that's not to be trifled with. And this bishop on b3 takes everything from the black knight. I mean, he can't move. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Tradings, tradings, tradings. Right. What do you do with the dark square bishop? Bishop e3. Boy, that's a something. That's unprincipled sort of ideas, you know, just go on e3, having an isolated guy, which, by the way, it's the extra pawn. Could be this and this. This, yeah. I think Magnus now goes for the ending. He just wants to trade stuff now. Okay. Dark square bishop off the board. There's still a white bishop. Now, what do you play if Pragg goes with something like this? Just asking for a friend. What do you do? So let's assume rook a. Probably you're gonna trade for sure. Oh boy, more trading coming. More trading coming. Of course. Rook a8, rook takes, rook must take, and then you're gonna play this. And bloody hell, it's more tradings, more pieces off the board. I think Capablanca said there is a maximum that circulates on chess.com's maxims, like a pass pawn. You know, when more pieces where pieces disappeared, they traded off. The pass pawn grows in strength as more pieces come off the board. So now if Let's imagine rook AD, rook F take, but he played the other. Well, what do you play here? Because you can't trade rooks. That's a nice find by Pragg. This is a nice find. If you do this, bishop's going to take, you're going to take, rook's going to take, and you might be able to just grab another one as a compensation, so to speak. I think that's the only way to play here. Yeah, I've called that one two-step. Yeah, bishop. What? Bishop F. Yeah, bishop F7. That's what I would be inclined to say. But hey, Magnus says no. Magnus says no. He just gave the pawn. Now we've got plus 0.49. White has initiative, goes for trading. Now the pawn had disappeared. Well, a pawn matters absolutely though, guys. But hey, it is what it is. Still, the engine prefers white a bit. I would say the reason for which white might be slightly favored by the engine is because this bishop just takes everything from the black knight. So black knight is currently inoperable. You just can't do nothing with the black knight. Well, you can. Namely, you can do this kind of ideas. But for the time being, we got a thing with the rooks here. By the way, if Pragg sort of would play this, that would be a massive blunder because we got a checkmate. He can't even double up the rooks. Pragg cannot double the rooks. This is sweet. This is sweet. He can't double up the rooks. Again, rook goes behind. You would say it's a natural move because you want to increase the power on the e file, right? I mean, what could be more natural? Well, it's not actually working because back rank issues. If they take, we got a checkmate. Obviously, Pragg's not going to fall for this. That's a elementary trick here. It's elementary basic tactic. You're not going to fall for this. We might be falling for this bullet or blitz or something. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Very active. For instance, now it's a bit of a conundrum for. So he took. I mean, he didn't have a choice. Now Magnus is going to take, and guess where the white rook's going to go? Whoop, right here. What is going on? Someone please. Someone please. Oh, because the rook goes here. But hold on a second. Don't I just take another pawn? The engine says, bloody hell, it's a plus 0.32, though. Very weird behavior from Magnus. No, it's a draw. Chandu, your guess is good as mine. I'm a little bit surprised. I'm a little bit surprised, though. Okay, let's say rook a to d, right? So you take. They played oopsie, obviously not that. So let's just say they played this, right? Can you just go here again? Okay, what's going on? Plus 0.18. Hold on a second. Let me just go back in the previous position and check with the engine if they actually have seen something stronger for. Now I'm putting on the engine. Rook FE1, which we all agree on. I mean, we all agree. We all agree about this one. Next, rook E8 makes a lot of sense. I did say that as well. Now I'm looking at the engine. Rook E. Question is, do you trade? Well, if you trade, it's going to be a draw for sure. 100% a draw. If you don't want to trade, you got to go D or F. If you don't want to trade. There is some advantage for white here. The bishop takes those important squares for the black knight. You could still play. I mean, guys, this is a bit weird. I mean, look, these guys are well known for playing until the very last freaking moment. Magnus is having also this sort of ideas. He's having maybe this, and just wait and see where the black rook goes if they go. But you got knight b5. Then you got perhaps, I mean, just look at this. Hitting here. Then you might be jumping here. I mean, come on. I'm not saying you have a stunning, a huge crashing advantage or something. But right, hi there, folks. I might remember Angela. There are a couple of guys coming and going, and I normally get accustomed to my chess friends that are like sort of like loyal viewers. I mean, like Chando. I know Chando for a couple of months. I know Anirudh for a couple of days, and I think yeah, you visited like 1 2 day ago or something. Yeah, I think I might remember you now. Probably. Yes. And Step as well. Right, so weird though, because I like the knight positioning. Of course, you don't want to trade. Now, if you take the rook, it is a draw. If you go rook d, the game continues. Yeah, it's just something. Okay, let's go a little bit back and see what happens with the other guy, Abasov. So we're going to be seeing the second match, guys, by the way. No, he didn't. No, Chandler. Pragg didn't lose nothing. Oh my god, they played already. Oh, I must have missed that one previously. Bloody hell. Gee, I must have missed that one. Oh, I missed on this one. Aw. Okay, lost already. So, oh, there was no reason for Magnus to push it because I think did he win it already? Wait a sec. Wait a sec. I thought okay, I know I was a little bit late today because they started earlier or something. Let me look at the results. Just give me a second. Um, so Magnus is in the lead now because he won previously this morning. Does he need Oh, hold on a second. Do you need to finish the format? Okay, I'm not sure if they need to finish the format. That is 2 more 10-10 and 2 more 5-3 or something. I'm not sure about this. I'm not sure if they need to finish the format. Because it's already a point difference. The reason Magnus didn't push for the win is because he already won previous match. Sorry, I didn't know that because I came a bit too late. Huh. So in the tie breaks, let me just scroll down a bit. It says this. So I assume they played 2-25 and 10. So I would assume it's 2 game now, 10-10. 10-2, 5-3. Yes. Win the tournament after the draw. Actually, he's got one victory though. So he was no reason for him to keep pushing it. Yes, electric boom. I think you might be right because 1 point is enough though. You don't need to continue, right? So that means he won the FIDE World Cup right at this very second. I'm gonna keep an eye on the results. I think it should be a confirmation with the green or something here. All right, I'm gonna go to Basov and Fabi for the time being. Definitely, he's got 1 point difference. Yes, by the looks of it. Yes, by the looks of it. Absolutely. Yeah, that's what it shows here. 2.5 versus 1.5. And Fabi, okay, they're still playing here. Oops, I canceled. Wait a. So, sort of Basov needs to win because it's already 2-1 for Fabi. Look, this is just, it's not very clear. So they started a bit earlier today. I mean, I thought that if I come at 12 or something, I'm going to catch even the first game. But I think actually they started earlier. So I missed on those games, unfortunately. So I'm just seeing this game now. Probably you've been here earlier, guys, and probably you've watched those. Anyway, if I looked at the results, then Abasov and Fabi shouldn't have played at all. Because Fabi is winning already. I mean, he's already 1 point up. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Let me go to results again. So, Fabi is 2-1. So, yeah, but they're still playing. No, Magnus wins the FIDE World Cup. I can read it here. Yeah, Magnus wins the FIDE World Cup. So he got the last prize that was missing. Okay, Magnus had won. Yeah. Yes, and if Magnus doesn't play in the candidates, Abasov goes automatically. So it doesn't even matter. Right. So Magnus had won. Yes, guys. Okay, this is confirmed. Yes, Magnus had won. The FIDE World Cup. I was a bit confused by the format and just not clear. Yes, Magnus had won. Actually, to know something, let me have a look at the game he won against Prague. Actually, I think that's something that yeah, probably we're going to make a video on this one too. So this is the game that actually he won. He playing black now. What did he play? E45, knight f3. Italian. So Prague played an Italian. Knight f6 attacking the e4, d3, bishop c5. Okay, classical setup, you would say. Yes, Magnus had won. a4, d6. There's nothing particularly unorthodox. a5, bishop e3. You guys happy with bishop e3? I mean, just asking. You guys are comfortable doing bishop e3 here? So this is the game that actually Prague lost. So you're happy with double pawns and things? Just saying. No, I don't doubt that Prague actually prepared stuff here, but it's just one of those things. I'm not very comfortable maybe with this. Anyway, you have to castle as well. Okay, so that would be a little bit of stuff you gotta keep your eyes on. Castles. Knight e7 wants to go g6 and stuff. Knight h4. c6 wants to push. I reckon queen e1. So where was the blunder? Where was the mistake? We're gonna see where's the mistake. Queen to g3. Knight hits the queen. Queen goes to g5. I'm just watching the eval bar. I'm curious to see what was the mistake actually here. g6. What's going on? Prague is in big advantage here, plus 1 point, because he just weakened the dark squares. So Magnus won this one, and at this very moment, at move 14, actually, Prague's doing better. So the reason for which engine now says that Prague's doing better is because Magnus weakened the dark squares. What's this interesting stuff here happening? Knight to f5. Now, obviously, well, you could take it with this guy, but there will be further pressure on the g6. So took with the bishop, activation of the last minor piece of the back rank. Takes, king moves. Still defends it like 3 times here, so you can't really push. You can't really push. Okay, so now he just gave up a little bit on initiative. Queen f6, queen's trading happening, check. Takes, takes, and takes. This is the position. Still a draw. Okay, I guess Prague probably they just went in time issues. Yes, I think it was something time related or something. Let's just watch the moves and the clock. How did it happen? Takes with the pawn. Rook hits. Okay, defends the knight. Probably prepares some doubling on the f. Goes for the weakness here. Doubling of the rooks. We've announced it. Hits this guy. But knight to g8 defending. Attacking. The rook, obviously, you can't take because there is a knight here. Yeah, probably that was a major factor. Yeah, there was just a bit. But hold on a second. Magnus is on 4 minutes 48 by the clock now, and Prague is just 7 minutes. Bishop c2, knight d7, knight c4. Still balanced, g4, so he started to push the g pawn. Yeah, they do go low on time. 4 and 3 minutes. f6, probably trying to make a sort of like pawn structure, solid pawn structure over there. At h6, pushing forwards, taking and taking. Still doesn't look bad for Prague, current position. This g6 seems to be exploitable. Seems to be just something you need to take advantage of. Here, well, you have to move the rook. The rook moves here to just defend, just in case this kind of things were to happen. Okay, what was the blunder? Probably due. Yeah. Now I can look at the clock and I can see Prague is actually 1 minute 33 and Magnus is 2 minutes 52. So that probably is time issues related. I think it's time issues related. That's why Prague lost it. Time issue. Time issue for sure. Takes. Nevertheless, still a competition, and I'm pretty sure they did their. But yeah, Prague now is going 50 seconds, 56 seconds. The engine gives it like very much a draw, but we all know what it means for a human mind to not have time to think properly. Okay, it's very holdable. Yeah, there's a little bit of a threat here. And that is so much time consuming. Yes, electric boom, I think you are correct. It's just time consuming. This kind of moves, guys. So if you look at this one with knight on h5, just a simple threat, knight f4. And now you already start thinking. Now you already start to think, I'm going to make the next move, and then you're going to see what difference it made psychologically. Because now white needs to think, where do I move the rook? Do I move the king? And if I move the king, after this move, Magnus going to hit the rook, and then he's going to hit the pawn. So, I mean, it's just all sorts of things that are time consuming. Yeah, that's a very simple move to play for black. Electric boom, I'd give you that. This is a very simple move to play for black here. Not a big problem for black to do this. I think the onus now is on Pragg because he got to deal with that. So now he's like 22 seconds, right? Let me just make the next move. Oh, how many seconds? Or just play it instantly? Okay, king goes away. Knight f4 still. Rook to d. Rook h3. Okay, that was it. Probably that was it. A6 was the stuff that actually wasn't the best ever. He thought maybe it's a weak pawn and you can collect it afterwards or something. Well, you just got to take that guy. What did he have in mind? What happened here? Ooh, whoa. Nice find by Mag. And now rook to c hits this guy. And when the knight plays, the pawn on c6 is protected. It's time. I'm pretty sure it's time related very much. And the knights, oh boy, the other knight coming down. Look at this. Now eats your time. This kind of threats. I mean, there's just so many threats here. Okay, the white pieces are far away. White pieces are chasing pawns. So let's just look at this one. White pieces are chasing pawns. And the black knights and the rook are actually ganging up against the white king. So, and now you got multiple. I don't even know where to look. You've got this, you've got this, you've got this, you got this knight taking a bunch of squares, you got the rook coming at any point and creating more threats. You may be having even this. Well, there is something with check, that's for sure. But I think the black knights go towards the king now. Yeah, he wants to trade. Check. How many seconds did Magnus spend? 248. 25 seconds. He did spend some time here and he didn't trade it. He went for check. Moves. Check, obviously. Move the king away. Okay. How many seconds? Okay, move the king away. It's just too much. Where does the bishop go? The bishop doesn't have anywhere to go to. It's trapped. So Pragg thought that actually knight taken on c6 would give him the necessary respite to save the pieces, but actually the bishop is completely trapped here. And this, yes, and checkmate, yes, because that one takes all the squares and this one. So it's just done. Wow. Yeah. Time, I think, was incredibly important, and Pragg didn't have it. But that's not to minimize anything. I think they're very strong Super GMs, and Pragg did incredibly well to reach the final of the FIDE World Cup. Maybe next year he'll take it. He's an incredibly strong Super GM. Anyway, Magnus won this one. Now the big question is, guys, if he is going to attend the candidates tournament. That's actually probably the bigger question. If he'll be attending the candidates. I think in an interview he said he won't. He said in an interview that the other three guys in the semifinals should just assume they go automatically. He's not gonna play, he doesn't like the format or something. So yeah, what can we say? Yeah. Very nice one. Very nice one. Yeah, going for the pawns and neglecting the king completely, and combined with the time issues, it could be very, very fatal. Could be very fatal. Nice little find here. Well, you could just drop the rook again. So Chandu, if white drops the rook, you're gonna drop this guy. So it's a checkmate threat and going for the bishop. So it's just worse. Whatever you want to do, it's bad. You're gonna do this, you're gonna drop this guy, I guess. And it's just so bad. It's just so bad. Everything's so bad for white. Lost it for some time. No, the first three, Chando, if I'm correct. Just the first three. I might be missing some info, but I think it's the first three or something. Not the first four, the first, but anyway. He said he's not gonna go, but that's a shame. Doesn't want to go. I mean, he proved whatever he could have proved. And yeah, who won this one? Fabi won today. Fabi played very well today. So Carlsen first, Pragg second, and Fabi third. Abasov fourth. Fabulous, fabulous stuff. We should be seeing the official results. Yeah. So look at this. Carlsen first, Pragg second, Fabi third, Abasov fourth. That's what it is. Yep. Yep. Shall I? Okay, let me just press this arrow here. Is it working? There is an arrow, doesn't work. Yeah, probably we're gonna see the results updated very, very, very soon now. Nice one. Okay. Awesome games. They started earlier or something today. All right, fellas. So how many folks have we gotten? If you wanna crack a puzzle or something, we could try to. We could try to. I think I'm very attracted by this idea with the queen to h5, threatening a checkmate here. And if h6, I'm going to go queen g6, I think. And if they take, then back here and game over. So I guess it's got to be something with queen to h5, which I'm going to play it. Well, okay, they want to take the knight though, Matt. Oh, whoa, what did I miss? Wait a second. Oh, bishop, because yeah, bishop, because then I'm playing this. Oh, I thought I'm just, yeah, look, just this little subtlety here. I mean, I thought I'm just taking queen. Who cares? Yeah, but I'm dropping this guy. Right. So bishop takes the queen. The bishop is defended by the queen. So that works way better. Way better. Okay. That was a little subtlety here. I think we could just take this guy now. It won't matter because we took material back. Okay. Whoa, we can't do this, but this guy is interesting here. Oh, I could just take it and then play a fork and take the rook. That makes sense. So rook takes, queen to d4, checks and takes this guy. And now we should be able to take this. Okay. What's going on? What's going on? This one looks very much playable, takeable. Just take it straight away. And we should. I don't think there's any doubt about it. Now we could play like another check. We could potentially. This guy goes here. And I'm gonna go with this, and queen has to drop. And queen has to drop. Or just simply resign. Oh, what did I... Oh, come on, I just seem to be just making very bad exactly at the very end. So did I play... Okay, what's to be played here, actually? Weird. It's not this. How can it not be? How can it not be this? Okay, maybe it's something else. Because queen takes, pawn takes. Interesting. Very weird. Oh, we've got a knight. I didn't even look at that. We got a knight h2, actually. Oh, knight h2, knight h2. Absolutely. Yes, that is correct, guys. It's knight h2. No way. Okay. Yeah, I'm aware there is a bishop hitting here, but probably I might be able to do this. Or better, nah, that just feels weird. This one. And then king might be playing here, here, or there. If he goes here, we might have a fork. If he goes here, we might have another check. So I think this is the way to start. Now, we do have a fork, though, and we just grab this guy. Unless... So again, I think there's one of those moments we're just rushing it to do it, and actually you're missing the bigger idea, which might be checkmate. So check here. But is it really checkmate, though? Because they might be moving down, let's just saying. And then what do you have? Nah, you gotta play this. Now, you might be, though, you might be doing this. And then you take this guy for free, practically. I think that's the correct approach, yes. So this kind of puzzles are very tricky. This kind of puzzles are really tricky. I mean, you do like 1, 2, 3 moves, and then you go at the end, and if you're rushing it, or if you don't pay enough attention, you actually discover there should have been something else played. They are really tricky indeed, guys. They are. They are for sure. Absolutely they are. Okay. All right, let's go with another quick one here. What's going on? Oops, let me just arrange things here slightly. Right, queens are attacking one another. I might be doing, let me see, is there something bad with this one? Or is something this? Or is queen takes? There are a few ideas here. Just a few ideas. I like this one, but then rook plays, I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. This one also, it's nice. I like to attack the queen and stuff. If I take and, well, they might be taken with the knight though. So, well, if they take with the knight, I'll take this guy anyway. So I think I'm fairly happy. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. What do you think, guys? Should we do queen takes and then knight e4 potentially? But it's just too slow. Might be too slow, ain't it? I don't know what to say about this. I don't know what to say about this one. I mean, if you had this over the board, let's just assume you have it over the board. How would you tackle this? Weird. I mean, a pawn is a pawn, but this one drops as well. I mean, you're not getting a pawn, frankly. And if the bishop takes here, you can't even castle. It's got to be a fork somewhere. Well, king is not necessarily king takes the queen. He might be the knight, though. He might be the knight. But yeah, king takes. So probably it's not. I don't think it's queen takes queen, really. I don't think it's queen takes queen. Because knight might take. This pawn is hung. For sure. And this black pawn. It's also a thing here. You could potentially try a couple of things. Could it be the very weird looking... Could it be the very weird knight b4? I know it's a weird move, I agree. What happens after rook c1? You can't do c2. You cannot. But then you could do this. You could do this, they do this, and then you can try this. At least you take, you know, I think it's interesting, guys, actually. Yes, that's exactly what I said, Step. Yep. Knight b4, knight e4. I know it looks very weird, but it's actually quite threatening. This one is a threat. Check, moves, takes. It might be a knight move. Probably knight b4, knight e4. I think I like the idea. I'm going to play it because I like it. Okay, they play now bishop here, but does that matter? I'm going to do knight c2, king moves, queen takes, king takes, and knight takes. Knight c2, yes. Queen takes now, obviously, and you're taking the rook. And even here, ladies and gentlemen, even here, guys, it's not a very easy ending. So just consider this position. It's still not game over. White is boasting this guy, which might be playing here. This guy, which probably will be doing this. And still, if they find the tempos, you know, they might be delivering some more check. But yeah, you got two rooks. You have to activate your stuff as quickly as possible. Was very cool, Electric Boom. Was very cool indeed, yes. Yes, it was. Absolutely, it was for sure. Now, what are we looking at here? I like this diagonal, but there is something in, blocking my queen, so to speak. Maybe I need to get rid of some pieces. How, when? We can debate on that one. This is a pin as well. Should I just take stuff here? Then this, and then this. What's the catch here? You do want to... Oh, whoa, whoa. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Right, I just wanted to draw an arrow, and the computer thought actually I wanted to move. That's a shame. Anyway, I missed this one. Now that's weird. I mean, it's not weird. It might be some stuff being taken back. So if knight takes, this guy grabs here. Do we do what do we do here? What's going? Oh, it's a discovered. It's a discovered check. Now, where exactly do I want to go? Do I want to go left, right, up, down? Where do I go? Here to take the queen back. This is nice. This is really nice. So now we're gonna take the queen and then we're gonna get the bishop. Nice little one. Oof. Yeah, that's fine. Just saying. Yes. I mean, I just wanted to draw an arrow, like you want to do this, and I don't know why it happened, but they took it as a move. Probably I just pressed the wrong side of the mouse. Okay, why to play here? Let's focus on this one a little bit. Well, we have a couple of ideas. We could grab this guy, but maybe it's too slow. We could do this, for instance. We could potentially do this. We could do another check here, and move, then go this way. We could. Then they go here, and then. There are a couple of very many thens. Rook g7, king h8. Yes, it's forced. Rook f7 for checkmate. Yeah, I think that sounds like a very good plan indeed. This one here. But what do you do if f8 though? Probably just grab a pawn. No, if they go f8, you actually take on a7 and you take the rook off the board because it's a discovered. Nice one indeed. Yes. This one. Yeah, and now we're going to play a7. Check from this guy and the rook is dropping. And the rook is dropping. Nice little one here. Nice little puzzle. Like it. I think it's something to do with the alignment of the black rook and the white queen. Probably we have to do something with the bishop. I'm not sure what bishop goes where. Probably here, just to stop our alignment with the white rook. And then you go something like this. You're attacking this guy twice anyway. So probably it's got to be bishop e6 by the looks of it. Yes, bishop e6. Now we're going to play c6 and this guy should be dropping. Yeah, we just take a piece here. And we take with the pawn. Okay, that was fairly doable. Maybe not the most difficult puzzle in our chess career of puzzle solvers. So maybe not the most difficult. Okay, the king's position is very unhappy here. We got a bad king's position. We might be even looking at this crazy. But then c7, then back. No, I don't like it. It could be this or this. It could be f4, could be g3. G3 is nice because it doesn't allow the bishop to go, so you might be hitting on g7 potentially. And after this, what do they play, by the way? They go here, but that's bad because we play this with tempo. And if they take, we got a bishop out. I think only problem after queen g3. So at the first glance, guys, I would say queen g3 probably the best way to proceed here. Unless, again, of course, I'm missing billion tactics and simple basic stuff. It could be, but I like queen g3 very much. Because the black king has to expose itself very much. It feels weird because pieces hadn't been played, but hey, what can I say? Probably queen g3. Probably queen g3. Let me see if it's something, yeah, but anything else is slow. You could be doing this and that. Could be doing this and that, but it's, again, I think it's like an invitation for white to actually take their time and look for other moves. Hello, Gwen. D4. It's white's turn, by the way. D4. It has some virtue, I guess, but there is always this kind of stuff, and then you're gonna trade queens. You can't even do nothing. You're gonna trade queens, Gwen. You play d4, queen to e7, and queens come off the board because the white queen is being pinned. So really, we are trading queens here. I'm not sure we want to do trade now. And I definitely like the g3, but apparently it was something stronger. Huh. The g3 in my mind, Electric Boom, was that I don't allow the bishop to move. I thought I'm gonna contract like two weaknesses. And I thought I'm gonna lure the white king out in the open. I thought they might be going this way, and then I play d4 with tempo. That's what I thought. b3 makes oopsie. Yeah, b3, that was the second thought I had. But probably I misevaluated something. I thought I'm giving them too much power. b3. So I had two ideas, queen g3 and b3. I decided to play queen g3. Obviously not the strongest. And I thought about queen f4. But I just didn't sort of like it or something. Probably queen f4, that's good too. That's good too. Queen f4. Because, again, they go here, then you hit with tempo, and you cutting off all the squares. Probably queen f4. Yeah, queen f4 in the end. Queen f4, queen f4. You could play a knight. You could play this, but then this. It's not certain. And you could play all sorts of stuff, but I'm not really convinced. I like knight f3 and this kind of idea. I like this. Let's just play it. Why the hell not? Yeah, knight f3. This guy played. Probably we're gonna go with the check now. No? That's weird. Oh, you castle, and then you get a rook. So you castle, actually. What? Oh, come on. I mean, if you had this over the board, probably you would have played it in this fashion. That's a shame. Now you go rook. Okay, that was not an impossible puzzle after all. Not an impossible puzzle. Yeah, you just need to ask yourself, if you had the position over the board, how would you deal with that? And some of the moves we actually get to see them. But hey, this evaluation is actually a main problem here. Now we got this guy, or we got this. They coming with some pluses and minuses. This one is interesting, forces the white king to be moving either here or there. That would be this. If they go in front of the rook, you might be winning a piece. If they go down, though, here, where do I go? Well, I could just take a rook. Yeah, but they take mine. Doesn't work. Any other checks? This, and they go here. Where do I check next? This guy's hanging anyway, so I got a hanging rook anyway. Weird. Any other checks? After all, it might be the queen to 5. I think. What do you do? You gonna repeat yourself? Huh. Not sure though. This one is interesting, but actually you're dropping the rook, so I'm really not sure about this kind of stuff. It's just dropping. I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. I don't know. So after the king moves on white square, what are you supposed to do? How do you continue with your checks? And the rook is hanging anyway. Can't do this kind of stuff. Something strange here. Why I played this bishop though? If they take with the king, I'll take it back for sure. If they take with the rook. I'm not sure. It's a weird puzzle here. Yeah, that's quite intriguing. That's an intriguing little puzzle here. It might be some maneuvering. It might be some sacrifice somewhere. It's not very, very, very obvious indeed. I'm not quite convinced about this one. It's got to be a check though, Electric Boom, because white queen hits the rook and the white rook, white queen attacks your rook and the rook attacks the queen. So it's got to be a forcing move. It's got to be a check. It has to be a check. But the thing is, you've got like two checks. You've got this pawn and you've got queen to e5. That's what you got. Queen e5 would be probably king back. So probably f4. The only question about f4 remains after king e4. Really, where is the next check? I mean, I need a bit of readjustment. Not mentioning the queen is again Ampri. So you play check. They do this. Okay. You take the rook. Fine. Queen takes your rook. Check. Fine. You move. What can I say? It's good in principle because you're also targeting the other rook then. So it might be. Okay, so we got to this point. We could just do this. They play this, we play this, and the other rook is under threat, and also you're having this. So I think probably yes. I think it's queen must take on d2 now. Unless we can't drop the we gotta take this guy. Yes. Okay, I was correct. Just very lucky on this one. Not over yet. Instead of taking the rook, perhaps we need to try something else. Perhaps we need to try so I don't say it's bad to take. Probably we should. But is there something stronger? Like, can we take the queen or something? Queen e5. Queen e5. In this one. Queen d4. Queen e3. Queen d4. Okay, so let's just take them one by one. King goes. Then what do you have? Well, you could take then the rook and you got no check. Okay, so let me tell you something interesting. Let's just say something interesting. If you do this kind of stuff and they move the king, let's just say they move the king. They might be playing the king to d5 then. This is another subtlety here. Magnus had one, Akash. Magnus had one. Pragg came second. Fabi third. Abasov fourth, Akash. Yes. So Magnus won the FIDE World Cup. It's been confirmed, yes. So there's a little subtlety here. We could try take the rook straight away. Then there's going to be a check. And the problem is we want to avoid the perpetuals. We want to avoid the perpetual. So there is something. There is a subtlety here. You don't want to do perpetuals. So it's got to be another idea. Let's look at d4. Must be a skewer somewhere. Now you don't want to trade. You don't want to trade, but okay, but what if they go right? Let's just say they go right. Yeah, but then you have this. I think it's queen e3 principle. How do you cover the checks? If you take here, we gotta have a check here. Where do you move? Yes, the queen covers the check. Sorry. Yeah, the queen covers this square. After you take, you actually cover the c8. So you could just play king h8. Yes, yes. I thought it's probably something else, but I don't think so. Yeah, you just take the rook. You know this kind of puzzles, I played so many puzzles in which exactly the last move was the wrong one and it seemed to be so obvious. And I've got, the habit of actually trying to check because things are not what they seem to be sometimes, or on many occasions are not what they seem to be. And just wanted to double check that actually I'm doing the right stuff. Yeah, you think simple, true, true. But sometimes it's just hidden in the obvious, It's just it's just tricky. Yeah, I mean, beyond like 2600 rated puzzles, they are tricky. They really are. Or just absolute a nightmare of a puzzle. It's just some of them are absolutely crazy different. Some of them are nuts, are super crazy different. Now we might be having something like this, and probably something to do with this squares. Probably something to do with C2, something to do with E3. But in what order, I couldn't quite say. I don't think something to do here, although it could be this. No. This pawn take. Oh. Oh, wow. We're taking this guy. Pawn takes. Queen to h4 check. If they play here, checkmate on f2. If they go to the right, though, that's the question. So, takes. Queen plays h4 check. They go here. Um... Queen trapped. It's trapped. Who's attacking the queen? How many times you want to attack the queen? How? Because they like practically hitting it like twice or so. It could be enough. Okay, hold on a sec. Bang, bang. This one plays check d1. Can you just... No, you can't. Probably you castle? I think I'm going to take. I like it. I like this idea. Do I play something else? No, you don't play something else. You go with the... Oh, come on. I had to play something else. Come on. It wasn't this one. It was an in-between move somewhere. It was an in-between move. It could have been... Let me see. Could have been... Bishop. Could have been... What the heck is going on? Could it be knight c2, queen takes this, and if goes what? So bishop e3 because queen takes e3, knight c2. Yeah. That's okay. That was it. It was nothing to do with this one. I was completely lost in something that didn't apply. Yes, absolutely, absolutely. How the heck did I? Yeah, I was looking at something wrong. I was looking at something that didn't apply. Oh, absolutely, because it's a fork with c2. Yes. Excellent, excellent puzzle. Not impossible again, but yeah. Not impossible, but yeah. Probably this one I like. Oh no. It's checkmate in a move. Can you believe that kind of stuff? I wanted to play this in order to do this kind of stuff and then this kind of stuff and things. Ridiculous. It's checkmate in a move. So probably it's got to be this. Yeah, it got to be this. Sometimes you're just so close to making some, I mean, hopefully that won't be happening in a it won't be happening in a real match and you're actually taking your time. But that might be useful when you're doing blitzes and stuff. I mean, look at this one here. We could see a lot of things. We could see this. We could see this. We could see what? I mean, there are two major things here. I mean, I would go just for the queen. I would just go for the queen. Let's keep it simple, right? You guys said we need to keep it simple. You just take the queen. Bishop's going to take. Bishop's going to take. Okay. Then rook's being hit and the... But then you just play something like this. Yeah, let's take the queen. But they take our queen. Hold on a second. Ah! Yes. And yes. And... Oh, whoa. This one. Whew. Okay. Weird. Very weird. Oh, this is a tough one. I think it might be a tough one. White to play. Something to do with pawn promotion. Probably this. Okay, they're gonna move. Oh, you need to block the knight. Ah, 1 and 2. 1, this guy goes here. It has to be something like this. It's got to be this and this. Or maybe this. No, you have to block the bishop. You have to block the bishop. So it's knight c6, knight e7 by the looks of it. I think you got to play this kind of stuff. Isn't it? Or you're going to play this. Going to play this. Okay, so they're going to go here because they got no other choice. Where do you go next? Well, you just play knight c3. And then you play this. The king will be moving back. Then you play this, then you play this. And potentially you play then the king. Nah, they're gonna... that's not a very easy one. It's got to be a seamless... It's got to be a seamless trajectory, which I'm not quite able to pinpoint right now. But something to do, you've got to find a way to block the bishop's diagonal so you can push the pawn. Because if the pawn is taken, it's going to be a draw. If you want to make it a draw, just drop the pawn and that's it. It's got to be a way to block the bishop's diagonal. And it's something related with some knights game. It could be a check somewhere. But where exactly? We can debate that one. It could be this. It could be. I mean, it could be. The king goes here. Where is another check? We have another check? Or we just... hold on a second. Can I just jump here? I know it's crazy. But then can I just jump? Wait a minute. I could go here potentially. Oh. Or here. King goes here. Oh, sorry, bishop goes there. No, that's not an easy one. Or maybe we just target the bishop, guys. So that's a nice puzzle. Maybe we need to... Okay, play the knight a couple of times to hit the bishop. And they need to leave the diagonal or we just take them. But probably the king has to stay there for the time being. So what do I want to do? This, and this. Do I want to do that? Because the pawn is untouchable. As long as I keep the white king where they are. The white pawn is untouchable. So probably I could just make a couple of moves with the knight. We need to make a couple of moves with the knight for sure. So we might be looking at this. We might be looking this. What else do you want to do? This? Okay. What do you want to do? Knight f3, knight e2. Hey, knight d5. Knight d5. 1, 2, 3. So that the king can't come closer. Might be another idea. That might be another idea. So after all, 1, 2, and 3. That might be another idea. So you don't allow the king to move on the dark squares. Might that allow me to play this? And then you play a knight? This is a long stretch. This is probably the most difficult puzzle. I found this kind of thing probably the most difficult puzzles. I mean, even the tactics when you're having like a billion pieces attacking still kind of, I mean, you just start calculating. But this one is a very long stretch, this one. Could be king d6, but then you're going to get checked. What are you exactly going to achieve, though? King d6. King d6, bishop g3, king c4, kings. Oh, knight c4, you want to say. Because if you move away from the pawn step, they're going to take your pawn. Probably want to say knight c4. It could be king d6. Then you're going to have a check here or there. It could be. It could be. It could be. It could be. Yeah. King d6, bishop g3. Yeah, but you're in check. Where do you go? Do you go back? They're going to draw. You go to this square. This king moves this check. I mean, that makes sense, sort of. King goes back. Then I'm going d5. King can't move. Bishop has to move. Bishop has to move. King d6, bishop g3, king c6. Then knight b7. It could be. Yeah, that's another good one. Good stuff is you could play an experiment with the knight because the black king can't touch the white pawn, and you can't get checked where you are. Knight c6 makes a lot of sense. I like it. Knight c6. I really do. I like this idea. Knight c6, knight e7. I really like it. Now it could be just king d6. Something weird. It could be. It could be. It could be this and this and this. But so this. Do you actually have a guarantee the bishop's going to check you? What if they don't? Okay, but the king can't move, so the bishop has to play. So let's say they go here. Okay, you go further like here. Right, let's say they go back. You check. Okay, they go... Oh, they go in front of the bishop. They go in front of the bishop. Oh, they go in front of the bishop. And then I'm promoting. Yes, probably the most viable plan. Knight c6 is cool. I mean, you could play around. That's actually a nuance here. Yes, that's a nuance here. Yeah, that's definitely a big nuance. Very big nuance. Yeah, now you actually won't matter. That made all the difference. Yes. Yeah, that made all the even if the bishop maintained themselves on this diagonal, you still would have pushed. Very good point. Very good observation, Step. Step, what's your personal record on the puzzles? So what's your personal record? I mean, how many points have you got on your personal record highest in the puzzles? This is huge subtlety. This is a huge subtlety. Not impossible to see because we are able to see, but this is a huge find. Nothing else would have worked in this manner. Nothing else. I mean, I could have played with the knight like half a day here, just jumping around and stuff. But this one is a big subtlety. Counterintuitive playing the king on a dark square. You would say, why the heck would I do that? Uh-huh. 2861. Okay. Okay. Yeah. And what's your puzzle rush? Just curious. What's your puzzle rush? Item. That's another probably the same category. Yes, Electric Boom. That was a nuts little puzzle. That was an absolute challenging little puzzle there. I'll give you that. Okay. Oh, I like that only thing. I think you should put it in quotation marks. Only. Yeah, you should put it in quotation marks. Only 57, right? You put it in quotation marks. Only 57. Hey, maybe we should do a puzzle battle someday. Maybe we should do a puzzle battle, which I should be losing. If you got 57 in Puzzle Rush, I don't think I can compete with you in terms of puzzle speed or something. I mean, as you could see, there are quite nuances I'm missing. Quite a few nuances I'm missing. Why to play? Yeah, do this, but then this, but then this. Can come down with the other guy. Mm. Yeah, you gotta take everything now into account. Even this one doesn't work. They might be even able to play this, and if you take this guy comes here, actually that's the thing. No, but they moved the king actually. This guy. I think I like it. Yeah, I think I like it. Now I'll take. They go here, and I'll come back. Yeah. Okay. After all, I think it was. Now I gotta be careful not to stalemate. I must be careful not to stalemate now. So we must just push this guy. He's gonna come or something. Doesn't matter because we're gonna play this king. Gonna play this king. Okay. All right. Let's do a puzzle rush step. Not a puzzle battle where I should be losing. So 57 in puzzle rush, dude. I barely pulled a 38 or something. Oh, okay. What's your username again, Step? T. You're not that fast. Puzzle rush 57. You're not that fast. Puzzle rush 57. You're not fast. You're not fast. Okay, hold on a second. Let me find my friend here. I think here you are. Okay. Puzzle Rush 57, and you say you're not fast. Come on. Oh, come on. Let's do a puzzle battle with my friend here. Puzzle battle. Yes. Puzzle battle, 5 friends online. This is the And we talked about. Oh, yeah, you're doing way better. Yeah, I don't think I got your speed, though. So, okay, let's just try probably. You're faster than me, dude. You're faster than me. Way faster than me. 3 minutes here. Okay. 3 minutes. At least 10, 15 I should be able to do. What am I playing? White? Oh, okay. Okay, I'm playing with white here. Black now. Ooh. White, a move. Couple of checks and back rank issues. What am I supposed to do? Queen. I don't know what does my friend do. Oh my god, you're so fast, dude. What are you doing? Dude, what are you doing? How the heck you so fast? Whoa. Okay. This guy's fast. Black to move. I don't even have time to process information here. I mean, he's really, really fast. Okay. And now I'm thinking, eh? Can you believe that? Can you believe that? That I'm actually thinking? Crazy, crazy. Okay, 1 minute 58. Back rank issue by the looks of it. By the looks of it. It might be something with this guy here and this and taking the queen. Might be. What the heck am I supposed to do? Oh. Oh, I'm in check. Unbelievable. Gotta be a funky stuff here. Can't do this. Come on. What's going on? Annoying. Okay, this is a bit annoying. This is a bit annoying. I want black to play. Probably here. Probably this. And this. Yes. And this. And what am I playing? White. Okay, so I'm white here. What am I doing? Taking, but the guy is gonna checkmate me? No, it's not gonna checkmate me. Oh, come on. Ridiculous. What the heck did I? That's the only check I can think of, and that's the only way to attack the king. That's the only way to keep the pressure up. Black to play here. That's a subtle little one. Could be anyway. It could be a fork somewhere. It must be a fork somewhere. Yes. Yes, it might be a fork somewhere. What's going on here? Seems like this kind of things. Seems like yes, and then we just trapping the queen over there. Okay, usually 29. Okay, you usually 29. Okay. Hey, it's a rucksacking. Yeah, 29 is what I normally do. So what happened? Oh, you're not okay. So in the puzzle rush you have 57. That's huge, dude. This is crazy speed. If you have 57 in the puzzle rush, this is huge even for a title player. This is very fast. Really fast step. Puzzle rush 57. This is crazy fast. Probably you're not in your best shapes now. Yeah, I barely do like 29 in the 3 minutes. I barely pull a 29. And I'm really not that fast. And I'm really having a problem with the speed. Need time to process and not even then. Okay, let's go on with that. And what's your puzzle rush at 3 minutes? Oh. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, you can't play. Oh, okay. Even if I challenge you. Okay. That's all right. Yep. Okay, that's fine. All right, so probably wasn't your best day, would say, right? Wasn't your best day. What was the mistake? So you're supposed to be playing. Oh, but that's mine. Oh, we had the same puzzles? Do we have the same puzzles or something? Oh, how's this thing go with the puzzle battle? Do people do the same stuff? Oh, I see. So that wasn't probably your best day, I reckon. Because 57 is very impressive. Again, it's I know title players that can't go beyond 50. So that's what I say. It's very impressive indeed. Yeah. 57 puzzle rush, it's crazy. It's crazy fast. It's absolutely crazy fast. Right, let's just go with there are a couple of ideas. I like this one very much because I can exploit this square. Unless no, I'm just talking nonsense. Nah, that still could be some desperate attitude here. Nah, queen takes g3 looks by the looks of it. By the looks of it. It's one of these ideas. I mean, it could be something around. This one is quite cool. This guy is hanging. They might be playing this. You take, they take, and it's not that bad after all. This one not working because we're gonna drop. So still going back to the initial plan. Going back to the initial plan of queen to d5 is quite. Can't mess with that move. Yeah, you can't mess with this move. This is really, really good. Okay, now we got to maintain the queen on the same diagonal. That's the key, actually. And even if the knight takes, we're going to push and then game over. Oopsie, let me just drop this guy here. That's a new element, but probably we're just grabbing now. Yeah, we just take the knight. We just take the knight. That was a little subtlety over there. That was a little subtlety. I'm liking this and this kind of idea. That's what I saw in the first second. Looking at this, looking at this. So pawn goes, this one goes. You might be having this. They take your guy. It could be all sorts of things here. It could be this. Take your take. Could be a few things. It could be this though. Then this. For instance. Hell, it could be this and this. But this, then they're gonna play that. And you're still gonna play this though. Yeah, I like Bishop D7. I like Bishop D7 idea. I like it very much. Bishop D7 with this idea. I think it's quite nice. But knight might be taking though. So then again, this D7 they take your guy. I don't think so. You're pushing. Where do they go? Gotta be the. Oh come on. Oh come on. Sorry. What happens if probably wasn't the strong? Okay. What's the strong? That was the first thought, and I didn't act on it. I got lost in some complications. Actually, that was the first thought I should have paid more attention to. So the first idea was just to push the pawn. That was the first idea. I didn't play it because I didn't know what to do after king here, and I thought if I do that, I'm just gonna drop this guy anyway. But it must be a trickstery here. It must be a checkmate somewhere. Oh, no. Wait a minute. King. Wait a minute. What's this funky stuff? Something weird. What the heck is going on? Okay, this is weird. What am I playing? This guy here? Mm. Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. Taking away this from the king. This one is covered. This one is covered. Whatever they play. Bishop d7 following next. Yes. Yes, knight b7 and then bishop d7. Yeah, that makes sense. And now I assume we just... Wait. Do we take? Yes, we do. Of course we do. I thought it might be this, but it's not. Yeah, they are, gotta pay some attention though. this, whatever, we might be winning the rook. We're just winning the rook. Now we got to be careful. This bishop is in a pin, actually. But we could take, but then take the rook. I don't know. You wouldn't say it's quite weird. Probably one of these. Oh, I like this one. I like this one even more. Taking this guy. That was sweet. That was sweet. White's a move here. I've got to check here with the queen. I don't have too many pieces, though. But there is another check here. I like this one maybe even more. If we go here, I might be able to play this. Yeah, I might be able to. Whoa, 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 whoa. Can't do like. But I like this one. I really do. Then we have this. Yes, I like this one even more. Now, I think I'm looking at this idea. Could it be something else? Nah, that can't work. This one could be this one. They go here, and then we play this, and then they go here, and then we play this, and then they take this, and then we take what? Sylvan is Magnus won the FIDE World Cup. Magnus won the FIDE World Cup, and Pragg came second, and FIDE came third. What about this? About this? Yeah, but then they go there. Nah, it's gotta be something with this. Yeah, it's got to be something with this, exactly. You can't let the king escape. Now, it's not quite over. We might be having this idea. We might be having something else. Might be having, maybe the, and then rook. Yes, of course, the rook. Well, it's getting closer. It's getting closer, guys. Getting closer. Do we play this crazy rucksack? I mean, this is crazy, but after all, oh my god, rook a4. I mean, I just thought just to give it some thought. Rook a4. This is crazy. Rook a4. Can you believe that? That's checkmate, right? This is crazy. Jesus Christ. Okay. Okay. Still, I mean, this is nuts. Absolutely nuts. Rook a4. I didn't find any other way, and I thought, you know, let's just look a little bit at the less likely possibility. I mean, if it pays off and if you win, why not? Now, is there something here? This, or this? Or this? We got 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 checks, ladies and gents. 4 checks here. Only one is the correct one. 4 checks. I'm liking this one. They might go places. Then I have another one. They go here, and then I'm going here. Then they go, I don't know where. It's a funky little one. It could be all sorts of stuff. If I manage to gang up on this guy somehow, this, if they go here, I'm gonna play this. If they go, oopsie daisy. So let's just consider this line. I like this guy, this line as intuition line. I think it might be the case. This. They do this. I do that. They do this. I like the queen g6 idea. I really like the queen g6 line. Could be c8. It could be c8. Could be c6. Could be a8. Queen c8. Queen f7. You do get checks, right? You do get some checks. Not the end of the world, but it might be the end of the world. In terms of this game itself, just though. Could be though. I mean, I'm not sure about it. Could be queen c8. I don't say no. And I know this one's gonna come, but you get a check here. Queen c8, queen 7, queen e6. What? Queen e6. What? Oh, yeah. Oh, you could just take this guy on f5, you mean? This? Yeah, that's a nice one. That's actually a nice one. Yeah, no, it's queen c8. It's queen c8 because you take on f5, actually. I think this is important. This one is going to fall. Yeah, this one is going to follow tempo. That's... Oh, come on. Queen e6 and take the bishop. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. It's queen e6 and take the bishop. Absolutely. Yes, queen e6 and takes the bishop. True. True, 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 true. One, bang, boom. And... Oh, queen sacking. Hello, look at this one. Oh, nuts that is. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely superb. It's something to do, guys. Step, something to do with this guy going forwards here, for sure. It could be just this. And whatever they do, I'm gonna promote. I don't care. What? Oh, come on. Oh, I should have no. Oh, come on. Not the easiest ever on the planet puzzle. Yeah, I mean, not impossible, but hey. Hey, sometimes you just don't get it. This. It could be many ideas. It could be, heck, it could be even this. And then it could be this. Then they might be going here. And then you might be going here. And then they might be going here. And then you do what? Here. Okie dokie. After all, yeah, I mean, you can roll down things here. Like, yeah, that makes sense. That makes absolute sense. You don't get checkmated on nothing. So check here, whatever they... Well, if they go f7, you can't take the rook. So you could play rook b3. But if they go c7, you can't take the rook. You can't. You can't take the rook. You could do this, though, and they're going to be playing here. So what have you actually gotten here? You could play this in order to do this, but you don't have any checkmate, though. So rook b3, after this, how do you take the rook? How exactly you take the rook? You go back? They go back. It could be something like this. It could be 1, back again, check. It could be, because now you got the rook here. And when they go back, then you have this. So it could be, you know something, it could be rook b3, rook c3, and then queen. So 1, yes. Now rook c3, because you're still targeting it. If they go here, you do take the rook. So it's rook c3. They must be going back to protect the rook, and then you're going to step in with the queen. Yes, now we're going to take the rook. So there was a little bit of dancing with that rook. There was just a bit of readjustment. Not a very straightforward, direct, simplest on the planet, but still. Yes, the main theme, the main key was grabbing the rook on a8. That's correct. You are correct about this one. Yeah. Must be a subtlety here. It could be just bishop sacking. No, it's just ridiculous. It's bishop here. There's no sacking, no nothing. You're doing great. Because then you're going to get the queen. Do you get checkmate? Well, not checkmate. Yes, you do. Yes, you absolutely do get checkmate. Oh, you do get checkmate. So whatever you play, it's got to be very straightforward. Very much attacking. Forcing move or you are toast. I don't think it's very easy, but probably doable. Okay, let's look at this crazy. It takes... Now, where's the check? What if it's something else? What if it's this? Then they block. And then you get checkmated. What if it's this? Well, you get checkmated. You take, game over. What if it's... I don't know. Is it, no. Is it this? Takes, nope. Is it... Ew, that's a awkward little one. It has to be something with this bishop. It's got to be something with this bishop. Where is the next attacking one? Here. And if they take... Yes. Yeah. So it's got to be this. You sack the bishop. They take. And when they take, you're gonna come back with this. If they move here, though, you could go c4. Oh, there's something there. There's a subtlety here. Just one little bit of subtlety. It's got to be this check. It's got to be this check. And queen. It's got to be a check. It has to be a check now. Hello there, Tagasa-san. It's gotta be a check. It's gotta be some rook f8 ideas. Must be this. If you don't check, you get in just trouble straight away. It's just checkmate on so many fronts. It's this and it's this. They're all checkmates. Yeah, you have to sack the bishop. Yeah, we've said that. And probably this. Probably this. And if they go here, probably it's queen though. And then king moves here, and then pawn goes here. If you're coming down, we got this ideas. That might be. Queen b5 is good-ish, I guess. Then this. If you play queen b5, king's gonna get on e7. Yeah, then you do have this, indeed. True, so queen b5. If they go here, you're gonna play queen here. Checkmate. Queen b5. If they play c6, you're gonna take b7. Are they gonna go here? You're gonna go here. Checkmate. Again. It's not checkmate in one, though. It's a very good one, resulting in checkmate along down the road. It's not checkmate in one. So queen b5 is the correct approach, I guess, but it's not checkmate in one. It's a very strong attack. It's very strong attack. It's a very strong attack, but not checkmate in one. Not even now checkmate. Now it is checkmate. After queen to f7, we do have a checkmate. Queen f7, checkmate indeed. Now it's a checkmate. Now that's a checkmate. Yes. Now that's a weird little one. Probably needs to start with this. That will determine black to coming here. Then we can look at rook h4. Then this guy comes here. Then how the heck do you hit the king again? I don't know. So it must be another way. This one, though, I think it starts with this. And then the king will be playing here. Then probably I need to do something else. Maybe this. Because I'm losing the rook. So this. When the rook is attacked, though, I gotta find a way. When the rook is attacked. So it's gotta start with this, I guess. But then king comes down. Then I have to do something with the rook, which is under attack anyway. So the rook is under attack. Okay, 7. Yeah, probably I gotta move the rook g7. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, so now we're going here, and then not quite a checkmate, but quite a strong idea. I think it's a very strong idea. Rook g7. Yeah, the king can't move. They might be playing this. They might be playing this. Then I'm taking. Then they go here. Wait a minute. But then we do have the g pawn. Have the G. Yes. Then we are going to take this pawn. Let me think. H3 g4 maybe. G4. Yeah, that's what I thought as well. H3 g4 makes a lot of sense. I guess they have to drop the. Wait a minute. Maybe there's something else. Yeah, maybe there's something else. H3 g4. H3 g4. Then bishop takes, you take, and you end up with rook and knight versus two rooks. Oh, bang, boom, boom. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Because of the checkmate idea. Because of the checkmate, yes. I thought actually they're going to trade and you're going to end up rook and knight versus two rooks, which is disaster from this point of view. It is a disaster indeed. It is a disaster indeed. Okay, we're looking at this, we're looking at that. That must be it. Oh no, you're in check actually. Ooh, here and then checkmate. Hey, I'm still in check here. What's going on? I'm still in check. I'm still in check. You can't negotiate with that. Can I play this? I could just very well do this. Okay, that was fairly doable. You still have to pay some attention to this one. Like to play here. I'm looking at this. I'm looking at that. There could be all sorts of ideas here. All sorts of ideas. Could be many things. Could be so many things. Nah. But I like the knight here, though. I do like the knight. Maybe then rook needs to come down somehow. I like this one. I really do love this one, but it's not. Ugh. So why would you play rook h1 first? Why would you play rook h1 first? Put it into words. Put it into words. Why would you play rook h1? Don't give me a sequence. I mean, whatever. Just explain. Why rook h1? Hmm? No, that's not the answer. Why rook h1? You said rook h1. I want to know why did you say rook h1, if you know, or just throw the move. Because there is an explanation. Just wanted to see why did you say rook h1? But it's related to what? Hmm. Hmm. Interesting. Very interesting. I thought you saw the whole thing and you could have explained it immediately. Mm. Yeah, okay, fine. Okay, fine. Looking at this, then this probably I can make a pin. This goes, and this might be making a pin here. I think it's worth it. Ooh, what did it went wrong? Yeah, you don't remember, yeah. So what might be the wrong stuff with this after all? Oh, because if I do this, actually I'm dropping this guy. So probably it's got to be the bishop. And now the queen. Okay, so not the queen and the bishop. The bishop and the queen, because the queen needs to defend the b7. Hmm. Yeah, so would be great, guys. Just saying, would be great. Just don't use the chessbots for the puzzles for anything. Never ever. Okay, there is no point in doing that. You're wasting everybody's time. So just try to stay just with your own brain and ideas. That might be amazing. Yeah, otherwise it's just wasting everybody's time. Yeah. Yeah, that would be exactly the natural stuff, but actually it's not. That's what I thought, but apparently there might be, yes, because it's a checkmate after all. Yeah, I thought it's queen to b4, but actually it's a quicker way. It's a quicker way because of the checkmate, though. It is a quicker way, resulting in checkmate. Yeah. Okay, let's give it another shot, then probably we'll wrap it up here at some point. So divide this. Yeah, a few tactics here in the air. There are a few tactics. There are a few tactics. Why bishop e2? Yeah. Okay, guys, we'll wrap it up now here, and we'll be continuing. Let's see. Ooh, I think I'm going to be missing just 2-3 days. Maybe I can make a stream during my traveling. I might be able. Maybe I'll even carry a chessboard with me. Okay, let's see what happens in the next coming day. But definitely 2-3 days I'll be traveling here and there. So thanks very much, guys, for your time. I'll definitely be returning. Enjoy your puzzles and your games, and everything's fine. Check my YouTube. I'll see you on Twitch and YouTube and the other platforms as well, guys. Cheers. Thanks a bunch, people.